This is a BAR, Browning automatic rifle. The BAR is 30 caliber and was adopted in 1918. It was noted for three things. Number one, it is a machine gun, a walking machine gun. Number two is knockdown power. Fires 30-06. And number three, the round of choice of the BAR was a black tip AP round called armor piercing. With a heavy barrel, you can fire that weapon, or that round. It is a full metal jacket with a steel core, not a lead core. With a steel core, you can penetrate thin-skinned vehicle, bunkers, concrete, but you do need a lot of ammunition. 1942, the Marine Corps carried one per squad. It was so effective by 1944, headquarters of the Marine Corps changed the table of organization and added two more BARs, thus having 3 4-man fire teams each with a BAR. The BAR is 47 inches and weighs 19 pounds. Maximum effective range is 600 yards. In other words, if you can see him, you can get him. Because you fire the BAR, the rear sight metal leaf and the front sight blade, only as good as your eyes. If you can see him at 700, you can get him there too. But generally at the 600 yards, you cannot maintain a good sight picture. And you're going to expend too much ammunition trying to acquire that target. The BAR is fast. The machine gun, 600 rounds per minute, is called the cycle rate. However, continual firing of the cycle rate will cause the weapon to overheat, meaning the metal gets so hot that it will bend. That's called warping the barrel, and you lose your weapon. So gunners are taught in training to fire at 3 to 5 rounds per trigger squeeze and about 40 to 60 rounds per minute, and you can fire all day long. It'll get hot, it'll smoke, but it will not bend. The weapon is air-cooled because it fires from an open bolt position. Thus, air enters the breech and cools the barrel. Gas operated. Next to the barrel is a gas tube. After each round goes out the barrel, gas enters the tube, forces down the gas piston, compresses the recoil spring, and drives the operating slide to the rear, causing a cycle of operation. Unlocking, extracting, ejecting, chambering, feeding, cocking, locking, and firing. The weapon is magazine fed. On my body, I carry 240 rounds of 30-06. That's 17 pounds. 20-round box magazine. I got 12 of them. However, I do need a lot of ammunition. I can't carry it all. So I have what you call an A gunner, assistant gunner. Check him out. My left rear, he has a bandolier with another 120 rounds that is dedicated to my rifle. Also, he provides security with his M1, helping target acquisition, range adjustment. But his most important job is, if I go down and become a casualty of war, he becomes a BAR man immediately. The weapon is shoulder fired. In training, you're required to qualify 3 ways. Safe way. The kneeling position, the sitting position, and the prone position using the bipod and the butt hinge plate, which is the most stable position. However, most Marines and soldiers take off the bipod, carrying handle, and lighten the load and go from the offhand. But remember, it is a heavy weapon. And of course, you're always allowed, in a pinch, to go off the hip, make the arm pop, on the armpit in the assault position. Now, I'm going to fire the VAR, and on my rifle, on my receiver, I have two letters that tells me the tempo of firing. One letter says A, and one letter says F. F means fast. A means awful fast. Also, in the stock of the weapon, against my shoulder, I have in here a spring called a spring buffer drill, which takes the recoil off my shoulder, thereby increasing my accuracy and shooter endurance. Now let's get it on. I got it.